Yeah, my name is Dr. Sukaka Ali. I'm a naturopath and a biochemist as well. So naturopathy stands for, it's a system of therapy that avoids drugs, surgery. It emphasizes the use of natural remedies like air, herbs, soil, light, and physical means like electricity and massage as well. Yeah. Coronavirus, the reason why I wanted to get the virus I myself, it was part of research. I wanted to know how it is, what it is all about. Because when you could try to go through books, internet, Google, no scientist had come up with an irrefutable evidence regarding the genetic information of coronavirus. And last year, during the first pandemic, we had a debate, a long debate on Zoom with the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, headed by, the meeting was always chaired by Dr. Musenero. And I represented an institution of Advanced University along with Nakotha. So I always pushed arguments. I think they can remember all that. And I still stood my ground. So I could not do much about COVID unless I myself got an experience from I myself or live in a family. So in 2021, January, I got a first COVID patient. He had other issues, but he also caught COVID after he had gone for a Christmas holiday. Yeah, so that was my first time I encountered a COVID patient. And I understood what COVID-19 is all about.
How did it, because you said you acquired COVID?
No, recently here, when before this second wave here, when my kid, I was given a call. My kid was in S2, Kawempe side. They told me that my daughter was sick, seriously sick. And depending on the conditions, symptoms, I believe that this is COVID-19. She came home seriously sick. At first I thought that maybe it was a joke. And I came to realize on the following day that this was really COVID, depending on all signs and symptoms. Yeah, that was, it was serious. And in a day, second day, she was already well off. But of course, kids home all got signs and symptoms, plus their mom home as well, even I myself as well. So I wanted to come up with multiple solutions to this same virus here, because we know that it keeps on mutating day and night. What may work for COVID today may not work for COVID tomorrow. We've even seen that. People have been developing persistent viruses, drug resistance as well, depending on comorbidities. We've seen all that. So I wanted to come up with different solutions to this virus, however much it may mutate in future. As I said, I have multiple solutions to this virus here. Remember, naturopathy, we even use electricity as well. And remember, any living organism has life, okay? And every living having life means it's electrical. No life on earth is immune to electricity, okay? So we have developed some medicine by the use of electrolysis as well, which has been proven to be very effective against the virus. 30 minutes of application, the chest opens up instantly, mucus comes out, and the next day, the patient is very okay. A day. The second day, patients test negative. We have evidence, we have treated many from different institutions, my own colleagues, friends, relatives around my home, and yeah, because very effective.
Because according to the ministry, they were...
Here comes, you know, there is what they call knowing and understanding, okay? The reason why I wanted to plunge deep into the virus was trying to come up with multiple solutions to the problem, okay? As we say, there is no miracle cure for any disease, and there is no magic pill for any disease. It's a combination of multiple efforts that gives you the cure that you're looking for. And what we tell you, with the virus, within the body, all the tests, what they look for, these are antigens. But the real virus resides in the sinus glands and in the lungs themselves. So if you are to depend on boosting the immune system to tackle the virus, you may end up losing the battle. This is where now cytokine storm comes in, multiple organ failure, oxygen levels dropping down. You get the point? We don't do that. We attack the virus from where? As you heard the president last time when he was giving the speech about their bushwhack tactics. When there is an enemy, you first go down, you listen to how the movements and whatever, and then you come up with a solution. That's what we did. And we've treated many people from different institutions, government. You know, what you've done will come up very soon. And I believe that the president will be aware, because we've treated people of all caliber, yes, in the country here.
So in your view,
what I wanted to say is, if you hear people say, okay, out of experience, depending on the approach they take, when you are to rely on antibiotics to treat a viral infection, you may get what they call viral persistence, for example. And when you depend on the immune system to attack this virus here, you may find that even metabolism itself is a little bit, because we've seen people with comorbidities with different underlying conditions. You find people may be dying of something different, not even COVID itself. So what we need from the government is, first of all, to recognize we've really pledged to the government for quite a very long time. I believe that this time, at least this time, it has raised an alarm, and the government has lent an ear to alternative medicine. Yeah, no one should lie to oneself that there is anything like acquiring a herd immunity. This virus here is really deadly. It can still get you as many times as you expose yourself to it. It has no limit. So the best way is to maintain SOPs, maximum. It's just, I always tell people, patients.
Even vaccination will not help in any way. It
may help you at certain percentage. We've heard of that as well. If you hear that a vaccine is able to protect people at maybe 60%, 6 out of 10 may be safe, but 40% may be still catch the virus. So the best way is to keep maximum, to maintain the SOPs. Exactly, that's what it's just like malaria. You catch malaria today from mosquitoes, you all know that. You get treatment, you recover from malaria. The best way to get rid of malaria is prevention, sleep under mosquito nets. Because you expose yourself to malaria, mosquitoes bite you, you will still catch malaria again. Yeah, so that's what people need to really understand about this. Yeah.